All new tonight, he was the only black man on a road crew of white and Hispanic men.
And he says what his coworker has made him feel like a target of hate. Here's the Night Team's Brandon Byer tonight.
DBI Services maintains many of South Florida's roads and highways. Dale Almendar's worked with a crew on I-75.
All Dale wanted was to work, earn a living, go home at night with his dignity, and they didn't allow him to do that.
Attorney Micah Longo says last April, Almendar's was the only black worker on the white and Hispanic road crew, and he says they didn't let him forget it.
His direct supervisor hung a noose, a double hangman's noose, from the rearview mirror of the work truck. He then proceeded to ask my client which side of the noose he preferred around his neck.
Almendar's took a picture of the noose and texted it to a manager saying, "I didn't find this funny in the slightest way."
And the project manager says, well, if it's on his truck in a week, I'll address it with him. And says, well, I'll take care of it, thank you.
Almendar's sent that text message to his boss on a Saturday and says he thought the issue was going to be resolved. But when he got back to work on Tuesday, DBI told him he was fired.
This is 2018. This shouldn't be happening. There's not another symbol that symbolizes hate, violence, terrorism against African Americans more than this noose.
Almendar's filed discrimination charges with state agencies. And this civil rights lawsuit, which says his co-workers also humiliated him with a racially derogatory comment about a Men at Work sign, which shows a silhouette in black with a shovel. And Almendar's says one of his co-workers gave him a package of gorilla tape, ridiculing him and comparing him to an ape.
There's certain deadlines.
The case is now pending in Broward Court. That's why he doesn't want to go on camera.
Had DBI Services done the right thing, stood up for our client, protected him, we wouldn't be here today.
7 News requested an interview with DBI, but their attorney sent this statement saying, Mr. Almendar's was terminated from his employment because of a report that he threatened violence against another DBI employee, as well as other documented conduct and performance issues, and that the company believes the lawsuit lacks any merit whatsoever.
DBI Services is a public contractor. They have a $92 million contract with the state of Florida, the Florida Department of Transportation, and they're taking taxpayer money, and it's a very important issue.
A trial date for the case is set for next April. Then it will be up to a jury to determine whether or not Dale Almendar's was a target of hate. Brandon Byer, 7 News.